everybody. Tonight we're going to be playing some Tales of the Old West, which is a fantastic game from the wonderful guys over at the Effect Podcast, who kickstarted this last year and finally got the books this year, and we finally get round to playing it. Today we are in 1871 on the Wyoming-Montana territory borders with our wonderful group of players here. This game does revolve around an era where there are some things that are politically sensitive, with how the effects of the Native Americans, primarily slavery, violence, gunfights, the works. This is a game. We're going to have some fun tonight. So, let us begin part 2 of Blood and Gold. And we're going to start with a little bit of a recap. Dusty and Clara Kincaid, two brothers, along with a friend, Seth, a drifter, a bounty hunter, a gambler, a ladies' man, and to Carla, his Indian friend, travelled together into a settlement nearby where their ranch is, the Double K Ranch, called Whispering Creek, where they witnessed a funeral, sold some horses, and managed to get involved in trying to recover a load of missing gold ore, which was supposed to come into town to the McCall Mining Company, but somehow didn't make it. Our friends followed the trail out of town, discovered the wagon had been ambushed, a dead body, but the gold ore nowhere to be seen. The day was drawing to a close, so in true 1870 style, they basically camped out in the Pinewood Hills. And that is where we left it last time. So, this morning, you all awaken. The spring breeze blowing through the gaps in the tents, but you all are hardy ranchers, settlers, homesteaders, trackers. Clara's probably the one up first, and Clara, in true style, organising the men in her family, is outside her tent, dressed, ready to go, fire going that she went out and got some firewood for, and a pot of coffee cooking. Good old West Trail coffee. And this is the smell that wakes up Seth, Dusty, and Takala, and you quickly dress and step out and see Clara there in typical stereotypical coffee pot on the fire, tin cups ready, and a small pot of mixture of beans and vegetables and maybe some meat in there that she picked up from the ranch before they track out for breakfast. Spring is upon you. The thaws of the snow have only just passed, and there still is a nip in the air and some frost on some of the trees, especially if you go up into the hills. Carla, you kind of look around, stretch up and sense and smell and feel the nature around you. You prefer being out in the wilderness, either on the plains or in the hills or the mountains of this fine territory that you call home. Your people, you are a mixed heritage, a Crow Indian mother and a white trapper. Your tribe mainly is in the Montana territory. There's a lot of Cheyenne Indians in this area, and also another tribe called the Askara And as you are looking around, as Dusty, Clara, and Seth are taking their morning coffee and stirring some beans, you glance out into the trees, and maybe 100 yards away, you see maybe 5 Indians stood on horses watching the campsite. Traditional feathers and traditional garb. You can see several have rifles, some have bows, and traditional tomahawk weapons are at their sides as well. They're just kind of sitting on the horses, just kind of looking over at the camp. And it's only you that seems to have noticed this, as the others are quickly sipping coffee and warming up after coming out of their bedrolls into the spring morning. What are you doing?
I'm going to kind of I notice them. I'm going to get up and kind of approach them. I'll give them my how. I am Tokola. I am with friends here. I do not think that you killed the white man all the way back. Who have you seen come through this place?
The rest of you. You see Takala stand and maybe at a bit of a focus, just moves out of the camp. Your eyes follow to where he is, and you can see him now maybe 30 yards or so away from a group of 5 Indians on horseback. You can see Takala. One of the braves is definitely. It looks like the leader, and we shall show you as he stands there.
Oh, he's
You'll have to tell me if you can see that. A bow and a quiver of arrows upon his back, but he's kind of stood there. He kind of jumps or slides off the horse. Kind of walks up to you. Nods his head to you. You can tell by looking at him, Jake, that he is Askara. Is his tribe. Now, the Askara are a... They're quite a spiritual tribe within the Indian nations. Why are you here?
We're here to recover what was stolen for my white man friends.
Dusty, Seth, and Clara. What are you doing? Clara, apart from Takala, you haven't had many encounters with the Indian nations. Being a sheltered young lady that you are upon the ranch, you have seen them at a distance, but you've always had, your father with you, or your big brother, or various ranch hands that have shied you away from meeting the natives. And you can see them there, painted faces, long hair, braids, beads, very traditional dress sense. So what are you three doing as Takala is having this little conversation?
How far away are they?
To you, about maybe 100 yards.
What's that in meters?
100 meters, roughly.
Okay.
I
So-
think, yeah, I'll approach Takala slowly. I won't have my hand on my gun, but it's going to be close, I think.
His hands twitching there.
Yeah, as I'm kind of approaching Takala, I'll just call out and say, "Friends of yours?"
Ah, Seth. These are friends from the Ascara tribe. Forgive my rudeness. Would you like to share our fire this morning? We could trade news of the ways.
I'll raise my hand in greeting to them, I guess.
He kind of nods at you. I will join your fire.
Is he speaking English?
He's speaking the white man's English. Yes, he is.
Yeah, okay.
My braves will stay. They do not speak your tongue, as I do. He kind of turns and said something in their tongue, and for you, Takala, there are some words and phrases you understand, but some of the influxes and the pronunciations not quite right to what you know of your Crow family. But the gist is, stay here. I'm going to go talk with these savages. It's the basic, basically the conversation, and they kind of just hold on to their horses and stay. He motions, indeed, back to your encampment.
I'll tip my hat to the guys that are staying on their horses back there then. And I'll turn my back on them as if to kind of that I trust them, and I'm not. I'm trying to say that I trust them and I'm not expecting them to shoot me in the back.
Okay.
And I'll walk back towards Dusty and Clara.
You head down towards the group. And he kind of stops as he gets close to the group, and he sees Clara there. Now, Clara is a classic North American blonde, as we all know. Unlike lovely Angie there, just says some of the audiences. That's Clara. That's Clara, young Clara. So he kind of just stops as if
I've
he
got a
hasn't
young
seen. Yeah, he hasn't seen many blonde women, and he probably hasn't. If he hasn't been to communities where the white man is.
I just sort of say, oh, would I say how? How would I? I'll just say, good morning. Morning.
He kind of turns to you, Seth. You bring your woman out on camping.
I look back at Clara and then back towards him. I just say, she's a friend.
I will pass him a coffee and say, this woman can look after herself.
Friend. Thank you. No. Do not drink foul black liquid. Poisons
Your
mind.
coffee. He's tasted your coffee before, sister.
I will punch my brother in the arm as I give the coffee to him.
What? How may we offer you hospitality then? What
I
would
will
you care
pour
to
a
drink?
whiskey and offer him a whiskey.
He kind of puts his hands out to the fire
Not culturally
and rubs his
sensitive.
hands together. Fire, warmth, good. And he kind of sits down on a rock next to the fire. Why do you travel these lands? Thank you, no.
We're looking for someone.
I say you have found someone.
It wasn't you who were looking for.
was
What's
not
that guy's
looking
name? I forgot what his name is.
Which guy?
Was it Red Jack?
Red Jack.
Oh, Red Jack. You do have the wanted poster.
Yeah, okay, so I'll take, yeah. I take it out of my jacket or whatever, unfurl it in front of him. We're looking for this fella.
Yeah.
Sorry, you carry
No,
on.
go. No, you were talking.
No.
I'll shut up.
No, you say. No, you.
We're looking
You can-
for one of our own, a white man, but he's a bad man. He's killed somebody we know, and we want revenge. We want justice.
I have seen this man. That man, you're all right. He is killer. Raided one of our parties. But I was not tracking him. Some of your people have traveled in these hills through sacred lands of ours. Burial lands. I cannot allow that. You seem to be heading towards that way. Cannot really allow you through our lands.
Our friend, I'll point to Kala. He will guide us round your lands to avoid your burial sites. But we must find this bad man.
If we
have
do
not
not
seen
find
this
this
man.
bad man, then more people will be buried in more burial sites.
This man is not in the hills. I last saw him on the plains east of here 5 days ago.
We still have the matter of the stolen goods we need to return.
I mean, we were following mule tracks, weren't we?
Yeah, mule tracks.
So, have you seen people traveling with mules recently? We're following their tracks. We believe these people either know or are working with Red Jack, and they are also bad people.
Or man horses. Yes, I saw them. They were traveling through here, heading through our burial grounds.
Oh, they're going through your burial ground.
Yes.
Will you deal with them?
If they continue to trespass on our sacred lands, we will have to kill them.
Why don't you kill them now and we can help you? And you can keep the scalps.
You
can
seem
guide us then,
eager.
so we don't disrespect your lands.
If we're with you, we won't disrespect your burial ground. We'll work together. You'll get rid of an enemy. We'll get rid of an enemy.
And then, of course, we'll assume the burden of taking back all the goods that we have to return.
You could keep half of the men we killed. We share their equipment 50-50. You can their guns, their personal possessions, but they do carry rocks, which we do need.
We may be able to assist you with one thing more for consideration. You see, the Kincaid family over here are very well known horse breeders and horse traders. They may be able to provide you with some of the finest stallions at fair trade prices.
We have no problem finding horses.
Well, then perhaps we could purchase horses from you. We have demands now for more horses. If you have an excess of good horses or good horses for breeding, there may be an opportunity here for mutual benefit. Aside from just this minor dealing with trespassers. If you don't allow the white man on your lands, I will understand. I will accompany you and assist you as a cousin of your own kind, if that is acceptable to you.
The white man breaks promises too easy. But we are open to trading. Perhaps if Kincaid's can supply us with trade, then perhaps...
What is it you want?
He smiles. Guns, primarily. To face off white man.
We could trade guns for horses.
You
What,
will...
rifles, pistols.
Rifles. You will kill these trespassers. I have your word, yes?
We will
That's
either
what
kill
we're
them
here
or
for.
bring them to justice, in which case they will be killed swiftly by their own. I can think of no more fitting punishment than to have a white man hang his own.
My people, we have many horses. Perhaps we can trade, as we have said.
Will you invite us onto your lands, then, that we may go and take away the white man invader and either kill them or bring them back for their white man trial? And at the same time, you could show us some of these fine horses you have for trade, so the next time we come to meet with you, we can bring you the trade goods you request.
I will guide you. As you have promised to punish those that have wrong-footed our sacred lands.
And they must be traveling very slow. I understand from the tracks that these mules are heavy laden.
We saw tracks. Poor man horses. Slow moving. He kind of stands up, turns to his men, kind of makes a hand gesture, and they kind of just turn and melt away into the woods, just leaving one horse, which comes trotting over towards him. A lovely pinto horse. Very, very well cared for. You can see there is a rifle in a horse holster on the saddle. There's also a bow on there. Sunka, Winoka.
I shall return the gesture, assuming I know it.
That's his name, isn't it?
Aye. Sunka. Kind of looks at you.
Oh,
Okay. Dusty,
Seth.
Clara, Seth,
Yeah.
Takala.
I'll hold out my hand for him to shake it.
He kind of looks at your hand.
I
to
say Clara and bow my head.
Clara. He kind of looks to you, says, "She not your woman."
Working on it.
She's looking
I'm
for a
nobody's
husband.
woman. I am nobody's woman, and I am not looking for a husband.
Maybe we could sweeten the deal. Joke.
Punch
Well,
Dusty in the arm again.
yeah.
That's a joke.
Do you
Yeah.
need to rest, or are you ready to move?
We're ready to move. We can leave the tent here. I don't know why Clara insisted on bringing it.
To keep you warm.
It's very
Not on holiday.
packed. The tent will be packed down and taken with us.
Seth and I will take down the tents, Mr. Kincaid.
Well done.
I don't think they're going to be really big tents, are they? They don't take much.
No,
taking
they're
them
not. They're
down,
not.
are
They're
they?
not really
Yeah,
big
no.
tents. They are. They
No.
are. They are quite small tents, really.
Piece of
Yeah.
canvas and a pole. A couple of poles.
Yeah.
Couple of poles, bit of canvas. Yeah, a very light saddle-like blanket. Yeah, not comfortable enough, but not luxurious as the ranch. You can see he kind of stands there and waits while you do that, and you put the fire out, pack up drink the coffee down, and throw away the rest. And he just kind of shakes his head as you are going about your business. And after about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, you are ready to go. This way. Because he leads you deeper into the hills and deeper into the pinewood forest. Takala goes wandering off on a scouting mission of his own, it seems, seeking maybe a wife. I don't know. But yes, you start following him through. He does keep his eye on you, but he leads from the front. He doesn't, make you stand. You can see on his exposed skin there are some scars from fighting, and his face is rugged but worn from the bright sun of the Wyoming and Montana area. You have ranch, yes?
Yeah.
He kind of points at the branding on the horses.
That's our mark.
I have seen this.
Was our father's ranch. But unfortunately, he has passed now.
With his ancestors. With the spirits or with your strange gods. I do not know. It kind of leads you down into a small valley, and you can see as he kind of leads you to one end of it, and you can see the other end. There are some slightly raised mounds, as such. Not big burial mounds, but slightly raised mounds. And you can see he's following the tracks, and the tracks kind of go through this area. There's mule tracks that trample on the edge of one of these mounds. And he kind of shakes his head. This is...
I'll ask him.
What do we...
What are the mounds? What are they?
where... yeah. Try and put it into words. They are where we lay our dead. The world is divided into 3 rivers. The river of living, the river of the sky, and the river of beneath. Some of us will end up here with ash and dirt placed upon us. Some by the river. But there is always a balance of three. Balance is survival. Greed or violence poisons the three rivers. This is what we must stop. You trample our lands, take them from us, push us away. We have been here far longer than you. But that is something that we have to deal with another time. Now, you have promised to slay those that have trespassed. And it kind of carries on, leading you up into the hills. It's maybe... Go on, sorry.
Can I ask you, where do you think they're going? They're going through your sacred land. What's on the opposite side? Is that also your land? Where are they traveling to?
That way is encampment.
What, your encampment or a white man's encampment?
White man's encampment. They shake
hunters?
the ground. Shake the ground.
Oh, miners. Would we know of a mining thing through this territory?
You know that McCall Mining has mining operations digging coal, and now there's been some gold found in the area. But primarily the mines are digging up coal in this area. But as I said, there are plenty of mining operations in the whole of the mountain regions and the hilly areas and some of the rivers and streams, all in this area.
And there'll be like small operations as well, not just big mines. Like
Yes, or there'll be much
family business.
smaller operations, and there'll be prospectors as well. Panning in the rivers, panning in the creeks. And the Whispering Creek itself it started up as a small community over the years since it was established, but it is starting to grow now as there is more wealth brought into the area from the mining of coal and now
gold.
the gold.
Will be a gold rush.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Yes. Well,
But
yes.
We won't
Yes.
tell him that.
No. Maybe not. But after about an hour of travelling, takes you down the valley, up the valley, and you're starting to get into a more hilly area. You kind of see the tracks from the mules, which are again heavily laden down. It joins up to a more regular track in the hills. It looks like that this area was the trail across here was like a shortcut. And as you turn and look along the trail, you see a mining camp. You can see some tents primarily, some structures, and you can see some people. You can see miners, men. You can even see a couple of women. Some are hanging washing on makeshift lines, scraping and cleaning clothes in barrels of water. You can see some structures attached to the rocky hillside areas. But it looks very, very run down. Everything looks damaged in some way. Not a lot of money has been spent on repairs. I mean, remember, it's just come into the spring season. It was a fairly harsh winter. And it looks from here, there's still a few bits of snow on some of the areas, but a lot of mud around as well. And you can see a small boy kind of notices you all kind of stood on the edge of the trail. He kind of turns and just runs into the main part of the camp. You see Sunka. The tracks lead that way.
Well, looks like there may be more here than just 4 white men traveling with ore. Looks like we have here a laundering operation for the ore. They steal it on the way from one mine, bring it to another mine to make it look like it's coming out of the second mine, and there you have it, laundered ore.
Well, let's go speak to them.
Dusty.
and find out.
Dusty, can I have you make for me, please, I guess let's have a Hawkeye roll for you, please.
Ooh.
I've got a bit of grit in my eye.
You got a bit. It's early. You haven't had enough coffee this morning. You kind of look around, and yeah, it does look, to your eyes, very ramshackle, very rough and ready, and definitely looks like a camp where some bad people can hang out.
I'm actually short-sighted. That's the problem. I've never done anything about it.
See, Sunka. So, go deal with these trespassers.
Dusty, perhaps you should keep Miss Clara here, and Seth and I will go ahead to have talks with the people.
I mean, Clara could stay here with our new friend while we go into town.
You would not leave
Mrs.
Miss Clara alone, unchaperoned, of course.
I'm sure the Indian will be okay. We won't be long. I'll behave.
Yeah.
No, I was at the cinema, Foxy. I can't make her a cup of tea right now.
Maybe I think we should all stay together. Just stay with us. Don't wander off on your own. Are you scared to go into the camp? This is to the Indian. I can't remember his name.
Coca-Cola.
He's good there. He's got a bow, arrows. He's got a tomahawk. He's got a Winchester.
They may want
Winchester rifle.
They want to scalp you. I mean, in fact, they probably want to do it to Carla as well.
Mr. Kincaid, I am hardly afraid. Me.
Maybe you should stay here with Clara.
No.
And me and Seth will go into the settlement.
There's a reason that while I'm with my other crows, they call us a murder. I am not afraid of these people.
You might not be afraid of them, but they may not like you.
I am afraid for Miss Carla.
So you stay
Clara.
here and protect Miss Clara.
All right, if you look
I move forward.
into this camp.
I'm going into the camp.
Yeah, that's it. You go into the camp.
You saw a boy, and you could see a rough young, maybe 8-year-old girl just kind of staring, kind of through the trees at you. As you're stood there arguing. And then suddenly, you're discussing it, Clara goes wandering off.
We'll all follow Clara. I don't know what our new Indian friend will do, but I'll say we'll be back.
He kind of stays. I will watch.
Hurry back. I
And he kind of
understand.
steps back into the trees.
I
Okay.
thank him.
Uh,
I do thank him before I leave.
I think as I go through, I'd like to also examine the tracks to see if there are still heavily laden tracks moving in here. I don't want to misread the situation and they've actually diverted off a different way. Or
Okay.
perhaps, my Ascara cousins were not as honest with us as they may have been.
Okay, right. You kind of stop down, bend down onto your knee, and look at the tracks. Make a Hawkeye roll, please.
I'll add tracker, I believe.
Yeah, you can have
well,
tracker.
no, this
Yes.
is well, okay. I don't know if this is necessarily wilderness, but
Critical success.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you can see the mule prints, the heavily laden mule prints, are heading directly into this ramshackle encampment.
Seth, while we enter, take note of the brands on the horses. I think you'll find that they don't match up with the brands on the mule.
Okay. Is there any sign of like a wagon and mules here at all?
There's a couple of what's the word I'm after? Like little prairie areas where
Yeah.
you've got a fenced-in area for horses and animals. You do see some mules being used to pull carts, and there's one cart that's being fixed by a middle-aged guy. You hear the banging of wood. Hey. So, Clara, you go striding towards the camp, leaving the menfolk behind you as they suddenly realise that you're heading in and suddenly start speeding up to catch up with you. You stride in and you can see this ramshackle settlement. You can see there's a little poorly made sign that says Lantern Ridge, but it's kind of broken and it's been knocked to the ground, so it's flat looking up. And you can see there's a variety of people. There's some miners, there's some women scattered around, there's kids. And, looking at this, maybe 15 or 20 people that you can see trying to live some semblance of a life in this tented encampment mining camp that looks like it's gone through a winter of hell. And if these guys have been here all over winter, you're pretty amazed that they're still here, because it was a cold winter. There was snow up in these hills, and there wouldn't have been a lot of food unless they stored it. And yeah,
As I'm going
you can
down,
see,
where were the children?
the children they're just kind of hiding by a tree, just looking at you. They noticed you stood outside the camp, and they've gone running back in. They kind of stop and peering through branches, and you can see them there.
I'll speak to them first.
Yeah.
See you there. Hello.
Branches go above, covering their faces up. She won't see us.
I
She
see
does.
you. Hello. My name's Clara. I'm going to dig in my pocket and might have, I don't know, some sugar sweet things that I might give the horses. That,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
like the equivalent of polos that they do in the UK.
Like
yeah.
sugar cubes.
Horse treats. Yeah.
Not horse treats. I wanted to give them some. I want to give something to the kids that they'd like that they may not have had all winter or something. So I'm just thinking, have I got any sweets? I don't know. And barley
Food?
sugars
No,
or-
you wouldn't have anything like that. No, it's
No,
no. You might have some natural things that you give the horse. Maybe let's be nice. Let's say that you've got an apple.
And I go, fancy an apple?
What's an apple? It's good. Really? It's good for you. That's what Mama said. I don't know. I've never had an apple before. What's an apple? It's good for you. You can see this little girl kind of steps out. Maybe 8, 9. Typical dress of the period. A bit raggedy. Very dirty. Rough.
I'm gonna get down to her level. Go. Well, aren't you a pretty little thing?
Not as pretty as you.
Oh,
Look at your
you are
hair.
beautiful.
She kind of puts her hand on her own hair that's all matted and dirty with, maybe sticks and bits of twigs in there, and your hair is there braided and immaculate. Oh. Let's come in. And at that point, you can see this quite tall, gruff-looking fellow. He's got a pickaxe that he's holding
Before
on
we
his
get
shoulder.
there, I'll quickly
and
say
behind
to
his
them,
head.
who's that?
It's
Is he in
Ned.
charge?
Yeah. And they kind of scatter and just
I
disappear.
throw
into
the
rubbish.
apple to them. I throw the apple to them before they leg it.
Okay, yeah. And you see this fella walking towards you.
Yeah.
Gruff, matted beard. Really grizzled face, older man, typical shirt and dungaree type clothing of the era. Kind of.
I
Can I help
hand
you?
out to him. Ned, I understand.
Can I help you?
Yes. We are looking for some missing good.
Really?
Mm.
He kind of looks up and sees Seth, Dusty, and Takala walking. What's the physical aspect of you guys as you're running in to catch up with Clara? Is it weapons out? Is it hands close to holsters? Is it?
I'm holding
What's
my
the demeanor?
I'm holding my rifle in my arms in front.
Yep.
Because not going to leave it on the horse, and because I want to look menacing, and I am going to be looking specifically for telltale signs of blood splatters on clothing. It'll be a day old or so, but it'll still look fresher than maybe other dirt. I'm looking for signs of blood that may be on any of the clothing of any of the people I encounter.
Okay. For this guy that's stood in front of Clara, clothes are dirty, grimy, but you don't see any blood upon it. And he's got this big pick over his shoulder.
demeanor, actually?
He's kind of stood stern looking. Not, lovely to see you, not welcoming you with open arms, quite
But he's not
closed in,
threatening
as if.
Clara.
No, he's not flattering Clara. He's got no other gun on his clothing. The only weapon he's got is this big pick that he's holding.
Okay.
I'm Nick Carey.
I'm-
What can I do for you, fine folks? Welcome to Lantern Ridge.
You been here long?
About a year now.
My friends and I, we were tracking.
You ain't come to run us off, have you?
Not us, but maybe that fella over there. And I'm pointing down to our Indian friend.
He kind of looks. All I see is trees. Kind of look, and he's gone. He's not visible. So he hasn't
we
sent you
were-
then,
Who?
McCall.
McCall. Hell no.
So you ain't got our
I would.
wages then. the money he owes us.
You work for McCall?
Work. He hasn't paid us for last season.
And why are you still here?
Dusty, that kind of rings a bell from something you saw in
Oh,
the
records or whatever it was. Yeah.
Ledger.
the record books, the ledgers.
A mine that had closed down, wasn't it? But,
Yeah.
Or wasn't in use.
Wasn't in use and hadn't been paid.
Oh.
So my demeanour is I've got my shotgun across my back, and I don't have my hand on my pistol. Both my hands are on my reins. I won't dismount, but I will lower myself in the saddles while I have a conversation with this guy. So you haven't been paid. So are some of your friends decided? Have some of your friends decided to take what's owed?
Oh no.
Kind
And
of
I'll
looks.
try and- I'll try and intimidate him with my eyes.
You're going to try and intimidate him with your eyes.
Hmm
Okay.
My hands are nowhere
mean-
near my gun, but it's
Okay.
all through my face and words.
Okay. Let's have a presence check from me then, please. As you maybe stare him down just a little bit.
All fail. Oh. Can I
You've got
spend
one
points
success.
to get rid of the bull? Is it spend?
You can do.
a
You
fate,
can.
isn't it?
You can buy her for trouble. Yes.
Right, so I will
Or
spend. So
yeah, buy her for trouble, then you can push it and it'll re-roll all the others as well,
for trouble.
and then you can push it,
and push.
and that reduces. Okay.
Does that work?
It did. Because now you got two balls instead of one ball.
Oh.
I can't see it. What's going on?
It's
Yeah.
on the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Let's-
it's come up now. Yeah.
Let's make a roll for him.
For future reference, do you have to push it?
You don't have to push it.
Because I'd got a success.
You've still got only got two successes now, haven't you? You got
I've
one
got two.
success.
But I got two balls.
Yeah. You bought off one trouble. You pushed it, but you got two more troubles. It was two more ones, but that's okay.
But you,
It's not
you don't
a
have to
critical
push.
thing.
But
No.
the push is free because you've spent a point.
Push is three. Yeah, the push. You basically each
I
trouble.
Increase the level of
Well-
success. It's a chance of, isn't it? So
Yes, it's a chance. But it's just a check against him. Let's have a look at. Bu- 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 bu. 2 seconds. I just want to check something. Bu-
pussycat.
bu- bu- bu.
Great.
Okay. He kind of steps back slightly. As you give him a cold iron stare. You do, though, as you are staring at him, see another fella come out of a tent. And this guy has got a rifle out. He's not aiming at you, but he's carrying a rifle. And just so we can, because I love the artwork that I've got for this. You can see he's stood there with his rifle. Young fella, beard, very small amount of stubbly beard, but he's got very, very piercing blue eyes. And they're staring at you. Rifle is kind of pointing to the ground, but easy just to bring up and shoot if needed.
Well, young
This is-
man over there, it looks like you've been on the trail for a day or two.
Could the menfolk make a Hawkeye rolls, please?
Am I considered a manfolk?
I think we'll consider you a manfolk. You are a man of
Am
the
I
world.
consider a man folk? What? do I
No,
get
not in this
considered?
case. No, this is far too
Wow.
gritty for someone as dainty as Clara.
Wow. I want to roll it.
So
Whoa.
Dusty, wow. So Carla got 2. Dusty got 1, and oh no, Dusty failed.
I only got
So
one.
Carla
I
got
think.
1. Okay. You can see the rifle is a redstone rifle, a brand of a rifle of this era and age.
I'm looking at the old man, so I don't see this.
It's not wise to come in here and upset us. We ain't been paid. We did what we needed to do.
I'm no friend of McCall, but I'm no friend of a murderer.
You can see this fella, Ned, kind of turns towards the youngster with the rifle. Unfortunately, accidents happen when they fight back. And at this point, coming out of another tent is a woman. And she comes running into the crowd. And both Clara, Seth, and probably Dusty have seen her around. Her name, you remember seeing her last spring, Eleanor. She was trying to set up a school in Whispering Creek, but couldn't get any funding from any of the influential people in town. McCall said no. The other big rancher in the area wasn't around there. That's James Whitlock. That's the other big ranching family. One of the founders of Whispering Creek. And Amos Tully, the newspaper man from town, wanted to help, but was unable to gather funding for her school. There weren't enough children in Whispering Creek at this point in time. They needed more babies being born before they go to school. And you thought that last autumn she left. And then when you went about your separate ways and wintered over at the Double K Ranch, she kind of passed from sight.
Oh, so she actually from Whispering Creek?
She lived in Whispering Creek, and her clothes are, although worn, they are at least clean. And she has, it seems, made some effort to maintain a level of appearance standards, especially if she's been living in this, how can I put it politely, shithole. She kind of looks, Ned, calm down. She kind of looks, it's Clara, isn't it? Eleanor Marsh. We met last spring at the dance. I believe you and Mr. Regan, isn't it? You were dancing at the fair.
Ma'am.
You'll have to excuse us, please. Shay, please calm down. Ned, just relax.
We need to talk.
Yes.
We find ourselves all in a very bad predicament right now.
Oh, she kind of. Yes. Well. It is difficult. And you can see, as you're now looking around, there's a more of the women and children are now looking out. And there's maybe 3 or 4 women, 4 or 5 young children, just scattered in this encampment, this ramshackle camp. Ned, invite these people in to the fire. We can sit and chat. A fella there needs to put his gun down.
I think the fella there needs to put his gun down too. I'll point at Shay.
See, he comes over. We don't need these fuckers. Get rid of them. We done what we did. We did it for the right reasons, for us. You're coming here trying to do
explain that to the judge.
And I think you'll find you've opened a bigger can of worms than you actually realise. And I think you need to talk.
We just want to get paid. If McCall don't pay us, we'll take it our way.
Get
Yes.
paid?
You
Is
have
the
called
mine dead?
He shut it down, told us to pack up and leave last autumn. But he hasn't paid us. See, Ned looks up.
Is the mine dead? Is there nothing to mine? Was it not
Yes,
worth
sir.
its while?
There's a little bit of coal in there, but it doesn't matter. He hasn't paid us for the last lot of money. Didn't pay us for last season's work. He owes us hundreds of dollars.
So how much do you think you've taken with that ore?
What ore? See, Ned looks at you and Shay kind of just smiles.
We'll do you a deal. You keep half the ore, we'll take the other half. Or we can hang you from a tree for murder. How about that?
If you come in here, threatening to hang us.
I'm not threatening. You've murdered somebody. This person here next to me is the future sheriff. So you can be on good terms with us, or you can be on bad terms with us.
I don't see no star on his breast.
I said future sheriff. As I say, I'm no friend of McCall, but you have done wrong. You have murdered somebody. That far outweighs not being paid. You have taken.
See, the old man goes, "We didn't mean to shoot him. He fired back at us. We had to defend ourselves."
I'm willing to let that slide, and I'm offering you a fair deal, 50-50 on the ore.
A fair deal. McCall
It's
hasn't
gold-
paid
it's
us for what
gold.
he owes us.
Yeah, but it's gold, isn't it? That must be worth way more than what he owes you.
What gold?
And,
See, Ned
and you've,
smice.
and you've got
Well,
a
yeah.
mine. You've got a functioning
looks-
mine.
Yeah.
Search the camp. You won't find any gold here. I don't know what you're talking about. You can see Eleanor. Ned. We have to work this out. If we don't, it's going to cause trouble.
Oh, you don't have to work
let's put it
anything
this
out,
way,
to be
Ned.
honest. You-
Let's put it this way, Ned. If you don't have the gold, then you killed a man in cold blood. How's that gonna look?
You see Shay, the young man with a rifle, kind of walks close. He's got a pistol in a holster at his side. Got the rifle over his shoulder now.
We'll
So-
even say the Indians did it.
Who shot who?
What?
The Indians. They shot the guy on the wagon.
Oh, don't be
Did
daft, Kincaid. That didn't happen, and we all know it. You think
this
we're
kid,
the
he just
biggest part of your
confessed, didn't he?
problems here? We're the smallest part of your problem. We're the problem that you could solve very
We can
easily.
make this all go away. You just give us half of the ore.
The problem that you can't
You can-
solve is that you have a Shkara here. And they're going to run you off this land, and they're going to run you off it by killing you all.
And we're on good terms with those Indians.
We're your one chance to get out of here alive. We made a deal with them that we would get you out so they wouldn't have to kill you. You're sitting on a mine that's dead, that you haven't got paid anything from, and you can't get anything more from it. You're much better off coming.
The ancients aren't going to do anything about this place. This mine belongs to McCall. It's not ours. He owns it. They want to go to war with McCall. Go ahead.
Oh, they're...
You see Shay kind of looks at you, Dusty. You and I have a problem. I think we need to settle this.
It's just the guy with the rifle.
This is the guy with the rifle.
I think you'll find, friend, it's you that has the problem. I haven't murdered an innocent person.
You ain't got no proof that anyone was murdered.
Well, except you just confessed.
And we've got a dead body.
Confessed? Did I say anything there? No, I didn't hear him say anything. You see,
Well,
Eleanor,
Unfortunately,
We've got witnesses here. We all heard it.
Everybody,
we
stop.
can just leave.
Stop.
And
so hang on.
we'll let the Indians
See,
sort it.
You see, Ned kind of comes up. So you're gonna take back. You're gonna take half the ore from us to go away, to make this go away.
Yeah.
That makes you as much of a thief
No,
as
we're not
McCall
doing
is.
anything.
Or as
Listen.
much as you. Because you have stolen McCall's ore. And then we'll all be...
McCall hasn't
we'll
paid
all-
us for the money he owes us.
Yeah, you keep saying that. and he's not going to pay you, is he? So you get to keep half the ore, we take the other half.
I mean,
You cowardly
The other
asshole,
thing
why
is,
don't you jump off that horse and face me like a man? And he kind of puts the rifle down, steps back, and his hand's there over the holster.
Oh, I thought he was wanting a fist fight.
Oh no, this is the old west.
Um,
And there are some really nice rules in the book for a gunfight, as in the full who draws first, who gets the shot in. It's really good rules.
so
I'm
I'm going
sure it's
to...
lovely.
You have my
So,
attention.
I am going... Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm going to get my character killed. I am going to...
Possibly.
I'm going to do that thing where you tie your horse reins around your, like maybe around your saddle or something, or you tie it to a
Right, yeah,
fence or
yeah.
something. So I'm going to make it look like I'm getting off my horse, and as I do
Okay.
so, I'm going to draw my gun and shoot him.
Oh.
What, you're going to shoot him with a shotgun?
No, my pistol. I'm going to
Pistol.
getting off my horse, and I'm just going to draw my gun and shoot him. So he'll think I'm getting off my horse.
Okay.
We
Okay.
promised those Indians we'd kill them or hang them. So that's what I'm thinking. And he's murdered somebody. So
Okay. Right. Right. Okay. So. You'll be able to pull, draw as a fast action, and shoot him. So if you go to your character sheet, oh shit, indeed. Oh shit, indeed. He's a murderer now. Right, so basically, if you go down to your weapon, and you are going to click the Colt Walker that you've got, range is going to be near. It's going to be a normal shot, not an aim shot, because you haven't been able to use your action. And and then roll, and let's see how this goes down.
So it's Colt Walker.
Yep.
Do I just click on the Colt Walker?
You left click on the Colt Walker, and it brings up a box. You change the range to near, which gives you a +1 to your dice.
Yeah.
Nothing else changes, and then just click the roll button
and cross your fingers.
and cross your fingers.
Well, there's a success.
And then
There's a success.
Can I get rid of the?
You can buy. You can buy off the trouble. Yes.
But I'm not gonna.
Okay, not gonna push it. Yeah. Okay. It's not anything to go wrong. Okay. So click the buy off the trouble, because that will reduce your faith points down.
Yeah.
This is actually quite good, because once you run out of faith, you're kind of you can become depressed and down, as if you've lost all hope. So yeah, buy off that trouble. Click the buy off the trouble button.
You're not doing it.
It hasn't on mine.
Yeah, no, sorry. Buy off the trouble.
So just click buy off the trouble.
-1.
Yep.
All right, I didn't. That's not messing.
Okay, that's fine. So you have done 2 points of damage to him. What is the crit rating of your gun?
Probably not
You
enough.
have got a talent of maintain. You haven't got enough to crit him. So do 2 points of damage. So that's 1 point off his hurts. Not on yours, sorry. Wrong character. Oh, for goodness sake. So he's basically take damage off of their.
It says
the
crit 1. Crit 1. Do you have to do one more than the crit level?
You have to. Basically, you have to get enough stunts. So you would need to get 2 successes to get a crit, and then you would roll on the crit table. Other than that, it's just minor damage to him. So you've shot at him, but you won't have done any serious damage. Now, if you wanted to push that roll, you could still push the roll. If you wanted to take a chance.
I'm gonna. Okay, I've got to.
If you're going to take him down, I said you just need to get 2 successes. So you lack faith. Okay, so we'll come to that in a minute.
I got more successes.
So you inflict cost of, yeah. So basically, you do 2 points of damage to him, but you also do a critical hit. So he takes 1 point of damage off of there. Now I'm going to roll the critical hit because it's on the critical hit table, but it's a random table you're going to see. Okay. You bring out your weapon. Shoots into his leg, and he basically drops down. It's not fatal, but it's going to fuck him up for 12 days, and he kind of just drops to the ground. But you have run out of faith points.
And as George Michael used to sing, you've got to have faith.
You've got to have faith.
I know Seth and Takala are going to back me up.
Okay, so basically,
Finish
there's
him.
no mechanical way, but you have kind of got to the end of your tether with things, the stress, the situation, and literally you have drawn and fired. Gunshot goes off, and you can see that Shay goes down and she, no, and she kind of runs over to him and fucker, he didn't even fight fair. And he kind of and you can see Ned kind of brings out this big fucking pick and starts advancing towards. So
I'm drawing my gun if that's the case, and I will be pointing it. I'm standing next to the guy, so I just pointed at his head.
Okay, yeah.
You need to teach your young friend some manners, sir.
You need to teach your friend about respect. He shot him down in cold blood.
Oh, really? You're going to use that one? You want to explain that to the guy that was with the cart, huh?
He kind of looks. We got witnesses. Your man shot him in cold blood. He didn't even go for his gun.
I haven't murdered anybody, friend.
Yeah, he's
Yet.
still alive. And I'll jab
You can see he's there
gun into his
clutching
cheek.
his leg. And you can see that Eleanor is there trying to just tears off a bit of a dress and wraps it around the knee area where the bullet has gone into.
Can I dismount? I mean, I was getting off.
Yeah, you can dismount. Yeah, I mean, it's just a combat effectively as a whole thing is kind of averted because you are in a stronger position.
I've got my gun drawn while he's getting his knee bandaged. I want to go up to him and I want to take his gun off him. And if he goes for his gun, I will shoot him again.
I think you
I'll
people
tell
are
him
under
that. You
the.
go for your gun, I will shoot you dead.
You people might be under the mistaken illusion that this is a negotiation. It is not.
You can see Eleanor looks at you, Clara. Something about your brother. Gonna be facing the judge if this man dies.
Good
Be
luck
facing
with
the
that.
hangman.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You're going to be fake there. I think everybody needs to calm
Clara,
down.
can you make a book learning roll, please? Oh, you've done it privately, Angie. Can you not roll private rolls?
Oh, I'm even running private roles. I know I could unprivate.
Make it on private and change your thing to. How can people see what you rolled? There you go. Success. Okay. Clara has a bit of learning. And although there is no sheriff, and therefore no judge, and effectively no law in town, things like what's happened here would be taken care of by a lynching. And if this Shay had killed that Teamster, and you could prove it, yeah, you could take it back and they would have hung him. But technically, Dusty has just drawn and fired on an unarmed, well, not an unarmed man, but a man that didn't have a gun in his hand.
Yeah, you're just not taking one
Technically,
thing.
Dusty has done something just as bad in the eyes of these people, and if these are witnesses, the same law applies. And if the U.S. Marshals came into town, or if a sheriff got appointed, technically, Dusty would have to go in front of any courts that were abound, because it wasn't a duel. Normally it's a case of in a gunfight. It's not who draws first. It's trying to goad the person into pulling first and then killing them, and then you're killing in self-defense. Dusty did not shoot him in self-defense. Dusty, as a cold-blooded, shot him. And
I was in fear of
as
my life.
a learned young lady, this could be a problem.
However, one thing that we're not taking into consideration here is that Dusty Kincaid is a landowner, and therefore the rules don't necessarily apply to him the same
These
way.
people are thieves in my
But Dusty isn't on his land. This
So,
is not
I just-
Dusty's
No.
land.
But he's a
It's not their
landowner.
land, is it either, is it? It's McCall.
He is a landowner.
I'm going to try to diffuse the situation,
Okay.
such that I might. Listen. Again, we're not your largest problem. We may be your only solution. The mine is worthless. You're wasting your time here. You can get gainful employment. You just got to go back to town. You got to collect your money that's owed from town. And I believe that we can be assistance in that. Clara, aren't you owed money? Don't you owe money to the very same people that owe these fine folks money?
I think everybody needs to calm down. I think you're all missing a point here. We all have a common enemy. And you have just rivaled that enemy by taking his ore and killing one of his men. And when he gets wind of it was you guys, you are never, ever going to get what's owed to you. The only thing that's going to happen to this camp is he's going to be lynched by McCall's people. And on top of that, you have offended the Indians by traipsing this through their burial lands and causing major offense. So whatever you do right now, you are going to suffer massively. So you either let us take the ore back, and we will tell him that we
What will you
found
tell him?
it. That we found it abandoned. And then we will get it back to him and he will be off your case. And then you can fight to get your money. And I will help you fight to get what's owed to you through the proper channels in town. McCall
There are no
is taking...
proper channels in town.
He
He was supposed to pay it last autumn.
Yes,
he
and
didn't
there's some
pay us.
So we have to fight together to sort it out. Doing this is only going to bring death into your camp.
How are we going to
Children-
fight this out? How
By
are you
people
gonna
like
help?
you. But the same way that we have to fight him, you have to be cleverer. You have to think. Stop just acting like criminals. You earn an honest living here. You should get an honest wage. So we need to find a way round. At the moment, he suspects Red Jack for taking this.
Miss Clara, do you think that McCall didn't have the money to pay these fine folks because of the amount of money that you owe him?
No. He has the money. He has the money. He's just a very evil businessman that will do anything he can to make himself richer. So you need to think. We need to use our brains here and stop shooting each other up because we're just doing a job for him. We're just taking each other out. So you've got two problems. Your pressing one is the fact that Indian up there is waiting for us to take you out. So we need to negotiate some way of you apologizing to him. Otherwise, he's bringing in his whole tribe of people through here, and you will no longer be around to even think about taking on McCall. So that's
Okay.
your most
See,
important
yes,
situation.
They are the Ascara
Right.
tribe, and you should not ask what they will do to you.
let's talk. You seem to know a little bit about McCall. And you being a lady, well, I would never harm you, but how are we supposed to fight him? How are we supposed to do something?
I don't have the answers, but we have to think about it. We have to come up with a plan. We have to do something.
Miss Clara, you just hold the money that you owe him against paying these fine folk. You owe him money. We're going to get horses soon to be able to get money from them. And then we're going to trade guns as well. And then you'll have the money to pay back McCall.
Dakota,
Instead of paying him back, you'll
Your
settle with these
innocence
folks.
right now. You think we would be doing all this if we had the money?
See, Dusty, by the way, Dusty, you're keeping an eye on this young fella that you've shot. He is now staring at you, and there is a level of hate in his eyes towards you that it's almost like you can feel a dagger being thrust into your heart.
How to make friends.
And in the meantime, Miss Clara, you could bring these fine folks back to your ranch and give them a place to stay and a living wage and perhaps even some schooling in consideration for the amount of money owed. I mean, that seems
Dakota,
like it would
shush
satisfy.
Look,
Talk when
we
you're
need
talk- spoken to.
we need the money to get out of here. You're right. This mine is almost played out. We're here because we didn't have the money because he didn't pay us to leave. You
How much
say
does he
about going
actually
to
owe
town
you?
and getting into jobs. He owes. I need to check something a second.
Can't be that much. I don't think these guys can count very high. It should be a small amount.
You will have the law on your side. As I said earlier, my friend here is going to be the town sheriff.
He owes every miner here $80.
80. So how
$80.
how much in total?
He kind of looks around.
Everybody's doing
There
maths
are-
now, aren't they?
10 men here, miners.
800.
Oh gosh.
Did
Did
you have
open my
written-
calculator.
Did you have a written contract?
We have as much of a contract with a man as anyone does.
So it was word by word only.
It's how things are done around here.
Handshakes are a thing, though, aren't
He
they?
owes us $800. We need that money to get out of here and find new jobs, because it's not as easy as going back into town and finding a new job that your friend here seems to think it is.
Do you know anything about breaking in horses?
Looks at you and he's dirty, covered in. I'm a miner. I dig holes in the ground, I blow shit up.
That's a shame. If only we could find a mine of our own, somewhere worth mining.
You just need an expert to give you a tip to the latest thing, don't you?
Yeah, just somebody that's like in the know kind of thing that can suss out where a good place to mine would be.
So, Miss, sorry, I didn't get your name.
Clara.
Miss Clara. If we give back the ore, you say you found it. What are we to do then? We're about out of food. We stayed here all winter because we didn't have the money to get out of town.
I said I haven't got the answers.
You kind of put us over.
Save you. I am
We have
trying
children
to save your
and women
lives.
here.
Think of the children, Miss
The best
Clara.
we can do is hunt. But if your Indian friends say we're on their sacred land, well, that's something they're going to have to take up on McCall. This is his land. He owns this land.
Well, let's see him try to claim it then. And let's
You can see Shay.
get you out of here.
Let's just blow the fucking mine.
You could
Gonna
sell the
kill you,
dynamite.
mother. Gonna kill you.
No. Oh, no. We will. The
Shut up,
dynamite.
savage.
The dynamite belongs to McCall. Why don't we trade it with our Ascara friends here for some horses? Then we could sell the horses. And then get you partially paid. Don't blow up any chance you have of extracting any money
God.
from here. I'm sure if we get 2 horses out of the explosives that you have here from the Ashgarans, that's go a long way towards getting you paid.
Look,
You know that they've just sold 2 horses for effectively $120.
Yeah, so 240. So that's, they're getting 25 cents on the dollar. That's pretty good.
You can see at the moment Ella is tending to the wounds of young Shay. Let's just make a quick roll for her.
Obviously, you have no need for your weapons. We could trade those too. Apparently, you don't use them. Oh, nice. Guess he won't be
She
walking with
starts
a limp.
tending to his wounds.
Can I have taken his gun off him? Because I don't want to get shot on the ride out of here.
Yeah, you've taken his pistol off him. His rifle's on the ground.
Can I? I'll take his rifle too. Can I just have a word, Clara? So, like, move away from them. Right. What do you think of this? We invite them back to the ranch, and they can live on the ranch free, and they can try and look for work in a new mine. We can sub them with food. Some of them we might be able to train to do the horses. They've got nothing here, have they? That mine. If that mine's dead and they're not being paid, what's the point of staying here? We can bring them back into town. Seth will be the new sheriff. Will pay his debt off by doing the trading with the Indians for the horses. The Indians will be happy because these people are going to move off their land. And then anybody else that comes onto this land, they're fair game for the Indians because we're going to be supplying them with guns. Everybody's a winner. What do you think?
I think we should help them.
That's what I mean.
I think we should definitely do that. We need to get them the money that's owed them, but then
Well, we can
long
help
as-
do that, but
Well, I'm so happy that Dusty thought of this all.
We have the old barn. We can do them there, but we need to get them. We need to sort out the immediate problem of the fact that we promised the Indians we were going to kill them.
we don't need to
We
kill
need-
them. If we take them with us, we move them off their land. We don't.
But
need
we've got to
kill
get back through the burial lands first. We need to
them.
strike a deal.
We'll have to
No,
move together.
you can use the main trail.
Yeah, so we
The mule tracks came through the burial lands and then joined the main trail down. It looks like they were using it as a shortcut.
Okay.
It's not as if we don't have space on the ranch to house them. And they can put tents up or whatever. They can even build.
But yeah, they'd have to put tents up. I mean, for
Build
a
shacks.
house,
I don't-
for a household thing, Clara, you don't know whether you're going to find the money to feed them the food you're going to need to feed them, keep them going, because
Beans.
money is tight for you and the family.
They can sell the
But
guns.
yes, you could probably do it.
And we're going to get this red Jacko in it. We need to do that.
We take them back
And
to the ranch.
I've got another idea too, but you don't need to know about that.
We take them back to the ranch. They can use the land. We need to strike a deal with the Indian with horses. We need to get more horses from
Could
him.
even set up a school with this schoolmistress and teach the kids in the town.
We
Maybe
need
get the
to feed
parents to
them.
pay.
We haven't got the funds to feed ourselves.
We will
barely
do.
be able to feed the
It'll all be
horses.
fine. It'll all be fine. Be fine.
We need to make more money. We've already struck a deal to make 1,000.
We
Is
need
it
to
1,000?
break in more horses. We
horses.
do this deal with the Indians. We get them. They do us the horses. We train the horses up, sell the horses, and then we buy guns with some of the money, and they're happy.
Oh, we'll steal guns.
Well, that
Why?
is an option. You suggested that. I didn't think that. We could steal the guns. Because
Well-
there were shipments, weren't they, in the
We
paperwork?
steal the guns. We
I was looking
steal
for
some
guns.
guns.
Yes.
We give the guns to the Indians. The Indians give us horses. We train the horses. We give the horses to the.
We-
We give the horses to the horse trader, who then gives the money to McCall. Then McCall's got money to pay the miners.
You need to write this
We've
all
all-
down,
we-
Clara. You're confused.
I'm
We've
so
all
glad
heard
you thought
the
of that,
outlaw
Miss
Josie
Clara.
Wales. Now we have the outlaw Clara Kincaid.
Yeah. So there is one problem with this plan. It's not going to fit into a tea-shop.
I don't know. The only problem I see with this plan is that I only suggested it about half hour ago.
I think we've gone into a little bit more detail.
I mean,
Clara
maybe
doesn't
another-
get.
there may be another aspect of this plan that is a problem, and
Doesn't
and
catch
that
up
is
to
the fact
plans
that-
very quickly. You've got to remember that. I have to sit
Dusty has
digest
been
it.
mentioning that I'm going to be the new sheriff, and if I'm the new sheriff, I'm not going to let you steal guns.
You have some guns that we could borrow to give to the Indians, and then when we get the horses, then we train the horses, then we give the horses, then we sell the horses, and then we get some money, then we pay McCall, and then he pays the miners, and then they can pay. And once he's paid
We
the
have
miners, they can pay us
dynamite.
rent.
We
And we've got,
take the
uh,
dynamite, we trade it for the horses. It's right here. We don't have to carry it far. We can have the little children drag the boxes of dynamite to the Indians. We can then
we
take
want
the
dynamite.
horses from the
We're gonna win a
Indians
load of money
in
the card
trade
game.
for the horses. We
What's
then
that
sell the
for,
horses to
like-
McCall, where we get money. We buy weapons without having to steal anything and making Sheriff Seth upset. Then we go back to the Indians for more horses. We continue the cycle on a quarterly
Okay.
basis, reporting to the government all our earnings, making sure that
Okay.
we pay our fair share of taxes, and
Did Mr.
finally get these
Um,
people paid off.
Did Mr. Cola? What's his name? RC Cola.
Tacola.
Dakota.
Takala. Sorry, that's it.
Takala.
I've been called worse.
it's-
Oh, he's not here, is he? He's not with us.
Oh no! So
Did
so
he-
you mean the no? He's Sunkar. He is Sunkar, isn't it?
Sakara.
Did he want
Yes.
dynamite?
Sunkar. He wanted guns, not dynamite.
Oh, you said
Ah, that's
weapons.
a moon.
I'm sorry. Okay.
weapons to
offer
him
some
are guns.
dynamite.
Dynamite is it's a mining tool. It's to blow holes in the ground.
We could teach them how to fish with it.
Oh, this is a role-playing game. That's not what dynamite's for.
Dynamite's for blowing up the house with the
Yeah.
That's
Cthulhuoid
true.
entity in it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't see
Dynamite
our
can be used to do the
idea.
railway when the railway comes through to blow it up. But no, that's not happening here.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay, so the guns and then the trading with. We need to go and see. We need to go and speak to the Indian guy. Just
Well,
so we
I think you
can
should talk to the brains of the outfit here, the lady. Butter her up
two
with the idea
brains.
of a school, and
To my Eleanor,
they've got nothing to stay here for. So we're giving them somewhere to stay for free. They can look for work. There are other mines that they could work in. They could even prospect in our river. We've got a river running through our territory.
we take a percentage.
If they find anything, yeah, we could do that. That's a way of doing it. They can pan for gold. They could even set up a mine on our land. We give them,
Most importantly,
we give
they
them a
could
free
wash
mine.
their
If they can
clothes.
find gold, they can keep it. And we
Blow this mine
maybe
up
we
before
take
we leave, though. Yeah.
take 5 or 10%. And we can maybe start looking for a mine on our land. Seth thinks he
We
knows about
we-
mining and whatever. So
We're gonna blow this mine up before we
Why?
go.
We-
no, I
Well,
just
as
leave
we
it.
go.
I'll
We just
it,
leave
don't
it.
blow
No.
up.
There's nothing in
blow
it.
it up?
Why-
It's a
why-
dead mine. Why blow it up? We'll take the
Just-
dynamite instead.
Well,
Save the dynamite for our own things that we
We'll
want to
take the
blow
dynamite.
up. I'm
Why
sure
to
you're
blow
going to
something
find
up?
things you want to blow up.
Okay.
Look, McCall has already closed his mine.
Yeah, you talk to the brains, the lady, and then if they're agreeable to it, then we go and talk to our Indian friend up in the trees.
Okay.
so you go back to the group there. You can see Ned kind of looks at you, Dusty. I'm afraid I can't let you keep my young companion's guns, though.
Oh, well, my
I'll
sister.
take them.
I will give them you, but my sister just wants to talk about an idea that we've got that might be to your advantage as well as ours. It's an offer.
Okay. Let's hear the offer.
That's cue for you, Clara.
No.
See, Ned and Eleanor are there. Shay is laid or sat on the ground with his knee now bandaged up with Eleanor's, some of her ripped and torn dress.
How's the knee there?
See, he sees you come back in, and it's instantly those daggers are there. I
mean, it
Yeah.
could have been a lot worse, friend. He's still breathing.
Okay. As I explained earlier, we have a common enemy, and that is McCall. We have a ranch. We have land that has the river going through it. You can come with us, and you can camp up at my ranch. You can see about educating and feeding the children the best we can. I don't have funds. I have a ranch. I don't have funds. Call is trying to get my ranch. And I have to stop that. I have to stop that
Well, you-
somehow.
say we can stay on your ranch, but how are we going to make a living? How are we going to get our money back from McCall?
Well, here's the thing. I owe McCall, as Cola said. I owe him a lot of money. Well, I don't. Somehow, we're not sure why, but
How?
he lent money to my father to help our land. And then, under circumstances we're still yet to find out, mysteriously, our father died. And since then, Cole's been trying to get our land. Our land's worth more than what we owe him. We trade horses, we train horses, and we are damn good at what we do. So I've just made a deal where I can trade some horses. And I can pay off McCall. Maybe the money that I pay off McCall, he can pay you some of what he owes you. I don't know. The guy's a sleaze. He needs running out of town. He needs running out of town big time.
Does
He's
your
doing it
offer to
to
help
us.
us get the money back from him still stand, even with all this?
Yes. 'Cause
You
we do
promise?
we do what's right. Calls a sleaze. And I think you'll probably find if we speak to some of the other landowners around and some of the other businesses around, he's got the thumb screws on them as well. So, you know, welcome in, raiders.
And
Uh.
if we're together on our ranch, it'll be harder for him to run us all off. He'll
We
need
have
an
to
army.
stand united, but we can't go in. We can't go in like just killing people and stealing things because he would have sent a lynch party out for you. I mean,
We
we have
did.
another problem.
He
We
sent
have that.
us.
Luckily, he sent us and not Red Jack Sparrow, whatever his name is.
Wait, no, he steals off him. He won't use him.
I don't know. There's something a bit sus about him right now.
Probably the same guy.
They're probably working together because you have to. We will take the ore back. You will head off to our ranch and start setting up camp on the left northeast pasture to the southwest of the river.
Well, we
on
have
the
to go
bend
past our ranch to get back to town, so we can all travel
near
together.
the rock that's shaped like the bull on this moonlit night thing. Yeah, that bit.
Just
You
next to the
could show
house.
us.
It's fine.
Can you give us a
Resurrection's
few
well
minutes
convincing.
to talk? And if you could talk to your brother, I'm going to need my friend's weapons back. He can't steal them.
I'll talk about that
How?
once we've spoke. The fact that we can get you off this camp without the Indian and his friends running you out and scalping you. You really need to sort out your priorities. Right now, my brother, as hot-headed and as stupid as he is sometimes, acted a little bit out of, and that I'll have to deal with it later.
I mean,
But right now,
you're
your
right, I could've
friend-
killed him.
He is quite
He's
slow,
now
but
sick.
fast
It's
with
like-
a gun.
Pair of them needs. They all need their guns taken off them and confiscating off them right now because they can't be trusted. They're like children. And right now, the way your young man is staring at my brother, the idiot,
How?
is that if I give him a gun back right now, he's going to shoot him.
I will
So-
take the gun. He won't get it until your brother's out of here.
Well,
And I'll speak with him.
I'll
Well,
give you a gun
you
back,
need
but
to speak with him because if he's coming to live on our land and I'm going to help you, that needs to stop.
talk to your people and see what they say, and then we'll take it from there. But you really have nothing worth staying here for, and this is like a lifeline.
I
and we
guess
can help
not.
each other.
Let me talk with my people here.
Oh,
You gotta go. Come on, Shay. And he kind of picks up Shay and helps him along. I'll go and keep the peace with these two. Thank you. If you go and speak with your Indian friend. You see,
We will.
they kind of head off and they start gathering some of the adults there, and they start talking about your offer.
we need,
So,
and I
what do you
turn
do?
around and I punching Dusty in the arm.
Will you stop punching me?
Dead on.
God's sake, man. You're an absolute idiot. Can you just, for once, stop shooting before you and just,
Why,
just let-
why am I an absolute idiot? We've nobody's been killed, and nobody's gonna get killed. This is all panned out perfectly.
Maybe
it
let's
could
not
have gone
advertise.
extremely bad, and we could all be dead right now.
Don't you think it was good how I got that got that shot off?
How?
No, no, we
Impressive.
don't.
I mean,
Right.
they could have all been swinging from a tree. Would you have preferred that? Would you have preferred for us to have hung them all?
Oh my God!
I don't know what you want
Sometimes
from
we
this.
can talk before we shoot. Anyway, we need to get these guys through. We need to go and speak to the Indian because he wanted everybody gone and shot, and we promised bloodshed down here.
They are going to be gone.
But it's not
sooner rather than
bloodshed.
later.
Somebody
So
did mention they could come down and scalp every single one of them.
Well,
I don't know which one said
he
that.
doesn't need to lose any braves. They don't need to lose any of their people. We will take them off their land. We will trade horses for guns. Everybody wins from this situation.
So Carla, you may need to explain this to our friend in the trees.
I will not be telling him that nobody will die. I will tell him that we have successfully extracted these people and their children and their women from the land. I furthermore will explain to Sukara from the Ashgaras that if anybody comes to try to lay claim on the mine, that he is free to do with them as he will, as they pass through his land.
You need to explain to him that one of the bad white men did a bad by these guys. And that's why they drove through his land to get away from that. And they will apologize for that. They didn't realize what they were doing.
We will supply him with weapons to fight this.
Oh yeah, and then do the deal that makes sure that we get the weapons for the horses, and then I'm not going to go through that whole little.
I will explain it to Sukara, and I'll head off.
You head off to. What are the three of you? Is Takala going alone, or is anyone going with him?
I'll go with him, but I'll let.
Oh God, no! Don't, no, don't send Dusty.
I'll keep quiet. I promise.
It's not the mouth that I am afraid of. It is your weapons.
Oh my God! Oh
I'm
my
not
God!
gonna shoot him.
Yeah, I should go with him instead.
I've not
but-
shot
Right,
you. Okay,
Right,
no,
you
yeah,
go. I'm
with
going
him,
to stay down here.
I'll stay with Clara. You
I've
go
started
with
I'll tell you
her.
what's
walking,
best.
by the
Can
way.
you I tell you
I don't
what,
know
can
who's
you
coming,
just
but I
stand?
started walking.
Dusty,
Let them figure it out while I go.
Dusty just goes up that path and stands in between the Indians and in between the camp. And
I'll
just...
go in the middle. I'll play with my new rifle.
Okay, so Takala, you head out and
How did the white man
you
ever
find
win the West?
Sunkar, the Ashkari brave. I heard only one shot. Have you dealt with the
Yes,
trespassers?
with the way we work, one shot is often more than enough. We have agreed to find a way to get all the white men, the bad ones, and the women folk and the children off your lands for good. They shall no longer traverse through the land. They shall no longer use the mine. The mine is now yours as well. And if anybody in the future comes to trespass here, you have free reign to do with them as you will. As for the white men, we shall be taking custody of them, and they will be with us until justice can be served. In the meantime, the most important thing is justice for you and your people, and the offense of walking through your sacred burial lands shall not be repeated by these people. We are looking forward to at least having an open relationship with your tribe to trade weapons for horses. That benefit should be more than compensation for whatever transgressions these bad men have taken upon doing. For if they did not take these steps, we would have never met, and trade would have never been established. Your people will be strong with the white man guns.
Okay. Can you make a perform roll, and you can add a +2 bonus
Okay.
to your. Sorry, ignore that one. That was me. +2 bonus.
Yeah.
So that was me clicking, not you.
Oh, okay. So I did click the perform in, but I wasn't able to. It didn't come up with the +2 to. Oh, right, left click to roll, right click
Yeah.
to modify. I apologize.
So just roll it again, and we'll just
Yeah,
add
okay,
it.
just
Add,
gonna roll it
another
again
2.
without a
Just do a basic roll.
Okay.
Oh,
So effectively, you've got one success.
Yeah.
And 1 trouble. Do you want to buy off that trouble?
I like it when the dice decide, so I will push.
Okay.
No, I like trouble.
Okay, you like trouble. Okay.
Okay. I'm supposing
So you sp-
I could still. Yes,
You still, yeah,
I like
Yeah.
the trouble. I'm gonna roll the trouble.
okay.
I mean, I like.
You're pushing it.
Oh, it
push
says
it.
roll.
If you
No,
do-
I put roll trouble. I already pushed it.
You've already put roll trouble.
Yes, so I'm rolling the trouble. It says,
So
which-
it'd be a mental social one.
okay, mental social. Okay, thank you.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh God.
He kind of looks at you. Doesn't look happy at your words. Maybe some of it is lost in translation. You lied to me.
I did not.
You hide things from me. You have not killed them.
We have not killed them. We mentioned that they would die or they would be brought to justice. However, these people
You
have
take
also.
them to justice. They trespass through our lands.
We take them into our custody. They will be living on our lands. And they will be held there until such a time as justice can be done. These people have also suffered injustice, just like your people,
I hold you
just like my people.
to that.
I will sooner die than break my word. That is our way.
This is the way. He kind of turns
Oh,
and walks off into
Wrong
the
franchise.
forest. I know, wrong franchise.
We are men of action. Lies do not become us.
See him disappear into the woods down towards his tribal lands. He disappears out of view. Some of you realise that you forgot to mention about the horses and the deal for the guns.
Oh, fair.
No, I did. I believe. Well, I guess only the recording will tell. I guess that's my trouble. All right. I will go back.
Hand wave.
Miss
Recorded it,
Clara,
yeah.
good news and bad news. We are free to leave with these people. I am not sure if we will be receptive to coming back again. But at least we could leave.
See Ned walks over. I've spoken to my people. I will accept your generous offer. We'll come and stay on your ranch. We will work if we can. We'll pay our way. And you will assist us in getting our money from McCall, yes?
Oh. Yeah. Any way we can take McCall out will be benefit for the town, I believe.
And then you won't owe him any more money, right, Miss Clara?
Yes, that would be a benefit. But I think the long-term benefit is to get him out of town. We need to run this man out of town.
We don't have much to collect. If you follow me, I'll show you where the ore is. And it kind of leads you to one of the rock faces, and you can see there is a mine shaft entrance that looks like it's been partially collapsed inside. He kind of takes his pick and he starts smashing at the wood that's blocked. You kind of push through, and you can see in the collapsed mine shaft, you can see these two large chests of ore. And as he opens it up, you can see a lot of this ore has flakes of gold within it. It's basically quartz and ore that hasn't been processed. It's not just gold; it's rocks with gold filaments and pieces in. If you
friend, you say that this mine is not so successful, correct?
We've cleared the coal vein that was this mine was coal. Any more would involve digging deeper down. We don't have the ability to do that.
Well, then that means that you surely have ore here that is not as valuable.
Most of the rocks that we have is just junk. And they're dusty. You can see this chest open, and you can see these rocks that have flecks of gold within them.
Miss Clara, we may have a solution to our problem. It may involve a little bit of a deception, but we'll call it Old West justice. Why don't we replace some of the ore from these chests with some of the more useless ore from this mine and take the better ore with us for processing. We'll therefore have money to buy weapons and try to trade with the Ashkara once more. And we might even be able to finance supporting our newfound friends here. And McCall will then be the wiser because the chests will still be filled with ore. What do you think?
Do the rocks look similar from their mine to the rocks that are in the gold?
I think you'll find a rock is a rock, and if you mix them all together, they will still look like rocks. And that is not from the ancient wisdom of my people. That is,
They will not look alike.
For the untrained mind, because none of you are miners, a rock is a rock is a rock.
Ned
but-
is, and Ned's there, so Ned would know.
You're
How
gonna-
about we just only give him 3 mules back, and we just keep the other one that's loaded up? We've only found 3 mules. We couldn't find the 4th. What's he going to do?
You can see the flecks of gold in the ore.
It saves us messing around swapping rocks. We just keep one of the mules back.
I stand
Look,
by
I'm
my
not the
idea.
mule.
I don't
so
care.
we keep the mule.
I don't care what you do with the ore. I have to go and get my people ready if we're going to be moving down to your ranch.
I mean, the worst, he'll give us 3/4 of what he said he was going to pay us, but the golden is going to be worth more than what he was going to pay
Oh, I
us.
forgot we were being paid for this. How much was he paying us for this? Because I tried to over
It's
negotiate.
$25 a head.
Yeah, which is nothing really. If it's a decent amount of gold.
Yeah,
Well, you guys owe McCall $500. You made $120 from the sale of the 2 horses last session.
$240.
And technically, I mean, you probably end up just taking the $100 off the reward, off the money you owe him. But then, Seth is not family. Seth doesn't owe him money, and Takala doesn't owe him money. It's the Kincaids that owe him money. So yeah, you're gonna have to sort that out.
And Seth's gonna win hundreds of dollars at this game of cards anyway. So
How much was Seth earn as a sheriff?
As a sheriff, wow.
way more as a card
Is it-
shark.
Sheriff is a fine paying job, but of course there is the risks of getting shot and killed, but you know, I mean, sheriff may earn $150 a season.
I mean, then of course, you'll, be a widower, and there'll be the pension from the government.
Widow? What are you talking about?
Widow. I mean, look, it's very simple. We just substitute enough of the ore with junk ore, and keep the good ore that we're taking from there in sacks on our horses. We deposit them at the ranch in a safe place. We bring back all 4 things of ore and let McCall think that he's got trouble on the other side, where his, if anybody does notice, or that perhaps these guys mixed it up. In any case, we win. We get money to buy guns.
We have to make him think that Jack.
There's just
Jack.
one
Okay.
small little problem you kind of all consider as you're standing at the edge of this dark shaft. Small little problem.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go dig some more up then.
No, just
we
one of the
good-
mules was
Good
missing.
thing we have
All-
miners.
All we need to do, one of the mules was missing. It's simple. We don't have to fuck around. Just one of the
Okay.
mules was missing.
So you decide what are you doing then? How are you doing this? Are you doing this? Are you taking effectively there was 4 mules, 4 chests of ore. Are you only going to recover 3 chests of ore?
We're gonna get
And
well.
where are you
Our
gonna
ranch
take
is
the
on the
4
our
chests?
ranch is on the way. Let's
That'll
load it
be
up, get it back to
suspicious.
the ranch, get the people back to the ranch, and then we will deal with it. What we get.
There are
like
miners
that.
here. Get them to mine some rock and put it in. It's all
But they're
here.
packing up their gear because you're taking them off the ranch,
Correct.
off the mine.
They have dynamite. Throw some sticks in. Boom. You got some stuff. Take it back. Mix it in.
What makes you think that they've put this ore in here because it's got
You
gold?
white men are
So when
never,
they
ever,
unpack
ever
it,
going
they're
to be
gonna find
successful on this territory.
Ores. They're going to find rocks with ore, and it's not got any gold in. So why is it being put on the wagon in the first place? They just
Ned's
wouldn't do
already
that.
said it's. Ned's already said you can see straight away whether it's not the right kind of ore.
Yeah, just so
He
yeah,
said it's not
just
gold in it.
bin that idea off. We just keep a mule. What are they going to do? Call us a liar?
Let's go
Call us a liar.
We're
Great.
gonna drag it
Then
out.
what?
We're gonna.
Come to
gonna
the
be really
ranch,
heavy, isn't it?
we'll have a gunfight about it. But
He's itching for a gunfight, isn't he? He's just itching to shoot
it's
someone.
going to go that way.
No,
isn't it?
he's not itching
The
for
Wild
a
West. They
gunfight.
want
He
to
just
shoot
wants
guns.
to shoot.
Pew!
There's a
It's
difference
cowboy,
between a
it's a
gunfight
Western,
and
he's
just
a bad
shooting.
guy. Where's the goodies? I mean, Seth.
Okay.
What does Seth think? Because Seth's awfully quiet.
He's going to be sheriff, though. He don't want to be involved in illegal activities.
What?
What do you think, Sheriff?
I'm not the sheriff.
Yet.
Well, if you are, I'll be the deputy. Therefore, I'll be assured to survive.
You're forgetting this mine is a coal mine. It's not a gold mine. So whatever we take out of this mine is not going to satisfy McCall.
Ah, that is why you are so wise, Seth. And that is why I listen to you.
And not me.
Dusty, he's a little slow, just not with a gun.
No, I'm fast. Didn't you see how I drew that gun? Really fast.
Okay. Well, you get the mules loaded up. You mount your horses